Hello everyone, welcome back to Foxton. I'm Vivid.
And I'm Silent Night.
And today we're going to be doing a tier list on all of the creatures and Creatures of Sonaria.
All of them.
All 300 and however many.
Yeah, how many are there?
394.
Oh, jeez.
It might take a minute.
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright, so first we have a Harkine.
Harkine.
The little
death deer?
Yeah, the little horse.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a massive truck.
And has all kinds of status stuff.
So I'm going to have you go first for these.
I would put that guy at B tier? I mean, that thing is no joke. It's small.
Oh, I forgot to say, we aren't just going off of PvP or anything like that. We're going off of designs and just general personal opinions.
All of it.
So, yeah, I agree with B tier.
Yeah, it's a powerful little thing.
And then Ares.
Are we just going to try to agree on a tier?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
I mean, if we disagree, then it's not the biggest deal.
Ares.
Just go with one of them.
I'd probably put that at B tier as well. It's kind of similar. It's kind of like the airborne version of that at Harkine, I almost feel like.
Yeah, I'd say it's high B tier.
Yeah, definitely high B tier. I wanted to lean towards A, but...
I can guarantee you don't even know what this thing is. AE show.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, you might just have to Google a picture.
I think I sold that today.
Highly possible. But it's a little axolotl guy. Well,
I think you're gonna have to rate the ones I don't even know about.
Yeah, we could do that.
Because if it's an axolotl guy, you know where I'm gonna put it.
That's true. I forgot about that.
I'm biased against axolotls.
But he's completely useless in combat, but he's really cool looking, so I'm gonna put him at C tier. Aesmer. Sky whale. It's kind of an awful design.
Yeah,
it's kind of just a lamer version of Oprah.
Yeah,
that's what I've always thought about it.
It's not terribly unpowerful, but I don't like to play it, and it's not a good design. Yeah, I'm thinking D. Yeah,
I'm thinking D or low C.
Yeah, it's pretty. I don't like that thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go D tier.
I would never play that.
A whole eye.
Whole eye.
Closet deer.
Oh, I love that little deer.
I
put that at B tier.
Yeah, I'd say low B.
It's another
like
death
low
deer.
FR, but
it's like the death deer category. Little evil status deers.
Ari Tomuk.
I have no idea what that is. Oh, that
three-headed.
thing. That thing.
Yeah, three-headed dragon.
I've never played that. Maybe C?
I will put it at F.
Oh, wow.
And so I think everyone who knows what Sar Hengaro is can agree with me. Give it to us. Give it back. For anyone who doesn't know, I'll explain. Ari Tomuk is a remodel of an old creature called Sar Hengaro that everyone loved. And now nobody likes Ari. So, Idonetius. I assume you don't know what that means or what that is. It's a Death Gotcha flying tier 4. I'd say high C tier.
I don't know that I've ever seen that.
There we go.
That was weird.
Ekorvik.
Ekorvik. I don't know that one either.
Yeah, we'll go D tier. Low D. Alaikuda.
Nothing.
I know you've seen it and I know you've experienced it. It's the fish that can jump super far.
Oh.
The basically flying fish. I've played it a few times.
Yeah, I don't know. Drawing a blank.
Alright, well, I'm going to put it... I'm going to put it in between Ares and Harkine and B.
Oh, wow. So it's pretty powerful.
Elcoxu.
Elcoxu.
Tiny thing, it's mostly used for events, like growing in events.
Huh. Oh,
I know you've done a few of them for
is
events.
that little semi-aquatic?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's really cute.
It is very cute.
But it's not useful for anything but events.
Yeah.
Just because it grows in 5 minutes.
I think we put it in the middle of C tier.
Yeah, I could see that, because it is useful. It has its uses.
Yeah. It has more of a use than like a show or a Corbic.
Yeah.
A Lifu.
A Lifu.
The red panda? The Valentine's red panda?
I'd probably go D tier.
It's
cute. It is cute.
I think higher C tier. Like, in between Idon and Elcoxu.
It is pretty cute.
Altalus. You don't know what this is.
No.
It's a flying weasel.
Ah, gross. That sounds terrible.
It's very cool.
Does it have wings?
No.
No, I don't like it.
I am going to put it in between Ally and Ares. I really like its design.
Wow.
Amolus.
Amolus.
So, yeah, you wouldn't know what it is.
No.
I'm going to put it in the middle of D tier. I kind of hate it. Angelic Warden.
Ooh, angelic. I know what that is. I'd probably give it D tier. It's so slow,
angelic.
and I don't like the design.
It
needs a full redesign.
I think it mainly needs reanimations. Its animations are so stiff.
Animations are bad.
But yeah, I agree.
It needs more emotion in its wings.
This is one I think should go pretty high. Annie.
Annie? Yeah, Annie is pretty good. It's very A tier.
It's what?
A tier?
Yeah, I think it's...
High B, maybe?
I think it's below Ares, but not by much.
Yeah, that's true. It is a great healer.
Anutil.
Who?
It's the thing that flaps its wings at 1,000,000 miles per hour. They're very, very easy to kill. They're like a tier 4 flyer, no size.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright. Well, I'll just go with
They
my
sound
rating
tasty.
then. I'll put it right below Aesmer. Ale.
Ale.
I hate them, but that's just because I'm biased.
Yeah, I don't like them very much, but they are powerful.
They're a very cool design. They're very powerful.
Their status is mean.
Yeah, they're always annoying.
I kind of feel like C or maybe low B.
Yeah, I'm thinking like low C.
Yeah, it doesn't deserve B. It doesn't deserve to be on the same tier as Ares.
I actually think I should go above these 4 or 3. Apoflex.
Don't know about that one.
Yeah, I figured. This thing is very underwhelming because I thought it was going to be a super behemoth when the design was released, and then it turned out to be like a tier 2, which kind of makes me hate it, so I'm going to put it in D tier.
I wonder I haven't seen it.
Acox.
I don't know that either.
The giant swimming thing. One of the giant ones. The one that you always think is Cyro.
I don't know.
It's very tanky. It's kind of got an awful design, to be honest, but it's useful, so I'll give it points for that. I'm going to put it at the top of D.
Wow.
RHU.
Oh.
Lobter.
That's...
I think we're going to have
Is that S?
Yeah.
That's at least A. It might be S, though. There's not much that can mess with RHU in its element.
It's very, very strong. Archibator. Low F. I hate those things so much.
I don't know what that is.
They're like the best ankle biter in the game. Besides Mina, maybe. Archalium.
It's got with that either.
It's got a very, very cool design, but it is awful.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna put it in the middle of D or C. Ooh, Archanax.
Archanax.
The little guy with the giant head, and then he's got 2 giant claws.
I might know what that is. Yeah, I don't like those, I don't think.
Yeah,
I might be thinking of something else, too.
Their head's just kind of too big, in my opinion. It's kind of weird.
Sounds weird.
So I'm going to put them here, in lower D tier. Ardor Warden.
Ardor.
It's got such a good design, but it got nerfed so much. Like, it's still pretty decent, but...
Yeah, but they added Wing Shredder.
Yeah, that's true.
That one's changed so much recently.
I really, really like its design. I think that alone, with how good its design is, puts it somewhere in B, at least.
It's pretty cool looking.
I'm thinking top of B.
Wow.
Well, current top. I mean, that's probably going to change.
Yeah, probably.
Archmeta.
I don't know that one either.
So I know you've seen them, but I don't even know how to explain them, so I'm just going to Just pretend like you've never seen them. They're weird. So I hate how much status this thing can give with the 0 repercussions. But it's a pretty decent design, so I'll put it below Archalium. Oh god. Trauma.
What?
Ariona.
What's that?
It's the really small fish that hits like a truck.
Oh gosh.
They're terrifying.
I don't like any of the fish. They're so mean.
I don't even like messing with it. That's the problem. Like, it's not even very fun to play. So I'm gonna put it, I think, right below Angelic.
That thing sounds terrible.
Arsenos. It's a really cool design, but it is totally useless.
Yeah, maybe like low C?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, low to mid C. Maybe below Arc Meta. Yeah, I think that's good. Artichoke. Christmas Puffin.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Yeah, I don't either. Their design is weird.
Yeah, I don't mind the design a whole lot, but I just don't like them.
I'm gonna put them here, so like mid D.
They're too little and flappy.
Aceleros.
What's that?
The Anteater.
Oh, those
from
things
the
are
Spring
bizarre.
Meadows event. Yeah,
Those
they're
are
very weird.
creatures.
They're scary because of their wing shredder.
Yeah, I don't mess with those usually.
They have 5 wing shredder,
Wow.
which for anyone watching at home is the most in the game.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those creatures that I just don't mess with because it looks dangerous for some
The
reason.
nice thing is they're not played very much.
Yeah, that's true. I don't see them often.
I kind of like their design, but it's not anything crazy. So I think mid C, like above Arson.
Is that the one with the really long front legs?
No.
What's
It's
that? Oh, I'm thinking of a different one.
There's a lot of things with very long front legs.
Huh. Oh, that has like an anteater face, I thought.
Acil Vestrela.
What's that?
The fire lion.
Fire lion. I kind of remember that.
I really like his design, so I'm gonna put him towards the bottom of B tier.
Wow. He must be pretty decent.
He's not super strong, but he can hold his own fairly well. Astrothe, gross. You can see where I'm hovering. I assume you
those
don't.
are bad.
Oh, you do know what it is. Okay. I'm gonna put it above Archivator.
Yeah, they're just
but-
annoying.
Oh god.
Ugh.
Athelith.
I hate the owls.
Or do you love them because you like to eat them?
No, I hate the owls. I hate them. I like the way they look, which is why I hate them, because they're so slow and useless.
I'm just gonna put them on the bottom of D. I honestly don't particularly like them either. Ooh, Aecho, the little gecko.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, they're really cute. I'm thinking below Ares.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because everything else isn't too crazy. Auron.
Or, the scary weasel thing?
That used to be able to fly.
Yeah, that thing used to be super awesome.
Yeah, if it was back then, I would probably be rocketing straight to S, but
Yeah, at least A. But
now it's
like C or B.
yeah, I think like
It's just
high
A.
C.
Yeah.
Avothius. You're not gonna know what this is.
No.
A weird Yeti that was really overhyped. I remember before it came out, they were hyping it up so much, and then it just kind of turned out to be kind of lame. So I'm gonna put it in the middle of C tier. Axothan.
Axothan.
Fish
I
that
don't
can
know
go
either.
invisible.
I don't know about that. There's a fish that can go invisible?
Yeah, it's pretty scary sometimes.
That
It's
is
more of
kinda
a jump
scary.
scare than
I
anything.
don't like the fish.
Its design isn't great just because of how outdated the model
Maybe
is.
that's why it goes invisible.
So
It's so ugly.
I'm gonna put it at the top of D tier. Benishi.
I don't remember that either.
Benishi.
I don't know very many of these.
This thing.
Oh, I kind of remember those. They're kind of irrelevant, though.
They got a buff recently.
Oh,
They're
did they?
decent now.
Cool looking.
I say in between Ardor and Ares.
Wow.
That's where I'm going to put him.
Maybe I need to
Bazeli,
try one of those.
his counterpart.
Those I like, but
They
I've
are
never
quite
tried that
interesting.
either.
This I think is just below Benishi.
Wow.
I quite like Benishi's. Oh god, Bizu.
Bizu. That's pretty useless, isn't it?
I also just hate them.
A little teeny bee
I don't know
thing.
why, but they're really ugly to me.
Yeah, I don't like them either. I like
I'm-
dealing with them.
I'm gonna put him just
They're
above
unhittable.
Mr. Owl. Beluvaraptor. One of the smallest creatures in the game.
Yeah,
They're kind of lame.
I don't like them.
They've
all
got a
either.
really cool design.
I don't even like that.
I like their design, but their model is kind of awful just because of how old it is. So I'll put it above Acorbic, but below Amolis. Bengon!
Bengon.
Sealfish.
Oh, I don't like that.
I like them. They're cute. I'm gonna put him mid-C. Bolatraw.
What's that?
Okay, remember the time I was you were Conif and we got jumped by something? The weird red thing a few days ago?
No.
Well, that was what a Bolatraw is.
Huh.
Kept burrowing and hiding in caves from us.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was annoying.
they're pretty bad to experience. But that also means they're strong. So I feel like I have to put it fairly high. Yeah, I'm going to put it here, below at Harkine. Boreal.
Ooh, the Boreal. I would think A tier.
Yeah, I think lower A tier, high
Yeah.
B tier. Because it does have a
It's-
really, really good model.
Yeah.
Or not
and
model,
it is really powerful.
design.
But it's got some pretty distinct weaknesses.
Yeah. Cough, cough. Any flyer.
Yeah.
Oh, Borin here.
Boring here.
Athalis cousin.
Oh, that's Scary Owl.
Yeah, I need to grow one of these. I haven't messed with it in a long time.
That's got to at least be B tier, maybe A.
I think I'm going to put it in between Boreal and Arch.
Yeah, it's scary, especially because of that snow shield.
Bostero!
I don't know that one.
I figured. It's got a decent design. So I'll put it high C. Breckwick.
Brackwack.
Mr. Event Only.
Yeah.
Growing.
It's just
about
D
it.
tier, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not like a total
I
negative.
think
but
like low to mid D tier.
very limited use.
Yeah. Purely because he does have that event use, I think he goes fairly high for low D tier. But
Yeah.
Buffaloopie.
Mm,
I think we all know how I feel about these
yeah, I
things.
don't like the model. I don't like the play style of it.
I just kind of hate him.
Yeah.
I think low
Not a
B.
fan. It's kind of powerful, but not
It's
a fan.
pretty. It's decent.
Yeah.
It used to be very powerful.
Yeah, it
but
was scary in the beginning.
they kind of nerfed it out of existence. So, Bucon. You
think
don't
I
even
remember
know
what
what this
those
is,
are.
do you?
No, I think
what
I
the?
do.
That's
Isn't
weird.
that orange thing?
Yeah,
It's got kind of a long neck.
the little weird shield guy.
Yeah.
It's like a brick.
I kind of like the way they look.
I think they're all right. I
That's
think
about all I got for
like high D tier.
them. Yeah, probably.
Baru.
Don't know that one either.
The platypus.
Oh, yeah. They're kind of scary. I don't like the design, though.
Yeah, they're pretty scary, but I've never liked the design all that much. So I think higher C tier. Maybe top of C tier, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go top of C tier. Caldontorus.
Cald. Oh, Cald. I mean, I feel like it's got to be up there in A tier again. Well, no, maybe not, actually. Yeah, I think it's B. Really high B, probably. Below Ardor, I think. I like Ardor's design a lot more than it, even though Ardor's obviously not as powerful.
I think I'm gonna put it below Baze and Benny.
It's got like such obvious weaknesses that
Yeah,
it's just too easy to kill a Cald.
Cantipati.
I don't know that one.
You've played it a few times. I think it was the Valentine's event. You played it a decent amount growing it. It's got a decent design, but it's so tiny that it can't really do anything anyways, so I'm thinking lower C tier. Kavengo!
Yeah, I like those.
Banana. Banana. I think
I do not miss playing those.
we're gonna be massacred if we put it anything below C tier, I think.
Really? Do people like those?
It's a banana.
Yeah, it is a banana.
A banana dragon. Yeah, I'm gonna put him right here. Celery stick.
Ooh, celery stick. Maybe C?
Yeah, that's fair. I really miss him in Legacy. He was really cool in Legacy. But right now, as it is, he's got a really, really cool model. He's got really, really cool animations. He's just too slow to do
Yeah,
anything.
it's way too slow.
Senekara.
Should be that slow. What's that?
The reindeer. One of the death deers. It's the one I used
It's
initially.
got to go up there with the other deers then.
Yeah.
In the death deer category.
It's my favorite death deer, so I'm gonna put it at the top of the 3 death deers. Chammy.
Ooh, Chammy. That's at least B, maybe A.
Yeah, I agree.
Its health regen is ridiculous.
You know, I'm kind of tempted to put it above Arch.
I kind of think it needs to be above Arch.
I think it definitely needs to be at least next to it.
Yeah. It's got to be
know.
one or the other right there. Yeah, it's there.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought
That
I
would be
just
a bummer.
reset the whole thing. Oh, thank God. Alright, Chammy. Purely because I like the design less, I'm going to put it below Arch.
Yeah, I agree. Plus, it's a little less offensive. I like the terrible offensive nature of Arch, and that you can fly out of the pond and stuff and grab things and then teleport into the ocean with them.
Chisudo.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Where would I even put this thing? I haven't played it in like a year now. Its design's kind of awful, so I'm thinking low C. Chroma Hedgehog. Came out
There's a
semi-recently. Yep. Came out with Sarko.
Yeah, no.
That's probably why you don't know it. It was completely overshadowed by its partner.
I mean, I only know like maybe 100 creatures. Maybe not even that many.
Chroma Hedge. I'm going to put it at the bottom of C tier. I remember spinning the gacha so many times trying to get Sarko, and I got like 50 Chroma Hedges in the process. Chrysos. I am going to put you high B.
Wow.
Or like top half of B, I guess. Simid Stick. The stick bug.
Stick bug.
Stick bug.
There's a stick bug?
It's a bug. And it's a stick.
I didn't know there was a stick bug.
Fair enough. I really like how cute he is.
Maybe they're too small, so I don't see them.
They're very small. I'm going to put him like lower half of B. Simaboo.
What is that?
The cinnamon roll. The walking cinnamon roll.
It sounds tasty.
This is really just showing me how many creatures you don't know about.
I don't know most of them, I think.
I'm going to put him
It's showing me too. I definitely don't know them by name.
mid B tier.
I think I know a lot more on sight.
True. Citrolantis.
No. Nothing. I got nothing.
It's weird. I don't
Sounds
like its
weird.
design. I'm gonna put that low D tier. Clovelopper.
Ooh, Clovelopper. I like those. Those are adorable.
They're very cute.
And they're actually very useful too. And they have burrow.
Yeah.
And they're really big for a burrow creature, so they're fun to send into a burrow after something else. Yeah, those are fun.
I think I'm gonna put him in between Banny and Buzelli.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because he's a very cool little guy.
Very
Colval. I'm gonna call it. You don't know what that is.
No.
It's a tiny bird. It's got a pretty cool design for one of the small birds, but it's still a small bird at the end of the day. So I'm just gonna put it lower C tier. Conif.
Conif. Oh yeah, I love Conif. A cute
Yeah.
little alpaca.
Being the best healer in the game is definitely beneficial.
Yeah, and being able to hit decent and to have decent health.
Yeah, and all the defensive status he's got.
If only it wasn't slow.
I think I'm gonna put him right below Ardor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Converlia.
Don't know that one.
The skunk.
Oh, those things. I stay away from those. I always assume that they're gonna like spray something on me. So I just stay away from
They do
those.
have like 6 different poison area abilities, it feels like.
Oh jeez.
He's alright. I'm gonna put him like mid C tier. Corsarlet, you don't know what that is.
No.
And I don't think you even would if you saw it.
Probably not.
I'm gonna put him lower C tier just because he's kind of underwhelming. Oh god, Corvirax.
Oh yeah, that's a powerful one.
Yeah, he's
and they're
quite
cool
powerful.
looking. The thing I don't like about them is they're a little slow.
Yeah, they are a little bit
But
slow.
otherwise, those are cool.
I think high B tier.
Yeah.
I think above Banny. And in or below Countif. Coddle
Don't know that one either.
got his remodel recently, and the remodel looks essentially the exact same as it already did. So I'm gonna put him towards the bottom of D tier. Crata Parentina.
That one used to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, they need to remodel it. In my opinion, it is one of the most the most in need of a remodel creatures. It is very ugly, but it's got a pretty cool concept. It's like a slug sort of thing. So I think purely because of the design, I'm gonna put it up higher in D tier. Cryptoth.
Don't know.
It's a Halloween guy. You showed interest in him at one point, but I don't think you ever played him. He used to be very scary, but he's not a whole lot to look at anymore. So I'm gonna put him low B tier.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Gookerplam,
Don't know that one either.
the double-headed pumpkin dragon.
Oh, I don't like those.
Yeah, I don't like them either. They're weird.
The little witch hat?
Yeah,
Yeah, those are weird.
I think top of D tier. Goopware, pancake aquatic healer.
Oh, those things.
The other pancake besides Chammy.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Yeah, they
annoy me.
They really play nothing like Chammy, but I compare them to Chammy because they're similar looking. And in my opinion, he just kind of falls short compared to Chammy in every aspect.
They're kind of similar looking.
Yeah, they're both
It's like
pancakes.
a double chammy.
They're both sea pancakes.
Yeah.
I think like mid C tier. Cooksina.
Cooksina.
The weird
Blade
ghost.
flyer?
Yeah, he's got
Oh,
the
yeah, those are
scythe.
pretty scary. I hate the animations.
I hate the animations. I hate the design, but it is pretty fun to play.
Yeah.
So because it's got those two things dragging it down, I'm gonna put it like mid C. But it is a very fun creature to play, as long as you just can look past the animations and all that. Debe Mora.
Debe Mora.
You guys get to see how I pronounce every creature.
That's true. Is
The
that the bug?
yeah, the wasp.
Flying bug?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know much about that.
I have had a lot of run-ins with them, and I hate them for that. But I recognize they're very good. They're pretty well designed. So I'm going to put it on the upper half of B tier.
They're kind of a cool design.
Dalgara, you don't know what this is.
No, I don't.
This is, I believe, the second oldest model in COS. Behind Krata. So, and he's got awful animations. So I'm going to put him at the bottom of C tier.
Dang.
Deleedle. I really like Deleedle.
I don't know what that is either.
He's the little fairy guy from Easter. He's got two massive wings and his body's like way smaller.
I
from
have no idea.
Use This Year's Easter. Alright. Well, I really like this guy. I'm going to put him at the bottom of A tier. Dantentos. Dantenos.
I hate those. Pinatas.
Yeah. Low D tier, I think. Demetria.
What's that?
Little cow. Easter cow.
There's a cow?
Yeah. He's pretty cute.
I wish you could get all the creatures like in one place.
That would be
So you could look
crazy.
them all over.
I'm gonna put him in low B tier.
I mean, I guess you can in the COS menu. Kinda, if you have them all.
Denjazy.
What's that?
It's the thing that looks aquatic, but it's actually semi-aquatic. It's got like a giant shell, and it looks like it's beach whenever it's on land, but it's not.
Weird.
And it will murder you. I like the gimmicks that they kind of trick you into thinking they're aquatic if you don't know them. So I'm gonna put him mid D or B tier. Despistico. I don't know how I feel about these things. They're alright, but they were kind of underwhelming. Their design's kind of awesome, but they didn't do a whole lot with its stats. So because it's got a cool design, I'm gonna put it at the top of C tier. Diamargilla.
Diamargilla?
So, I don't know if you're gonna remember, but there was one time we were using random trial tokens, and one of us got that. And I think it was you that got it. And I just made a new slot of it to mess with it. Once we grew, we went around killing Koras.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And Boreals and other megas and such like that.
So
it was a very long time ago.
Why don't we play that more?
Because it's really not that good. The people we were fighting were just awful.
Yeah. Well, it still sounds fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I'm going to put him high C tier. Dijura. I love Dijura. My old child. He's going in high B tier. I know this is weird because he's like a tiny little guy and he can't really do anything, but I love him. I guess I could have
hangout creature.
Yeah, I guess I also could have said that about the Leedle, but Dijura was my original main when I started playing COS, and I love him for that. Therefore, he goes high. Deocrine. Trauma. I don't know if you remember him. I've played him a few times.
I don't.
He's like the raptor with weird solar panels on him.
Weird.
And he gives every status in the game if you have the right plushies on. He's got a pretty awesome design. So I'm going to put him above Cowd. Just above him.
Wow.
Doragonix.
Don't know that one either.
He's a dragon fruit raptor. It's a weird how many creatures you don't know.
Combination.
He's going low to mid C tier.
Aren't you good with names?
Doat.
Doat.
The flying squirrel. He likes to breath you a lot and annoy you.
That sounds fun.
An
ankle breather.
His design's kind of lackluster, so I'm thinking like mid-ish C tier. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for him. Dragonix Soria. Don't know him?
No.
Alright. He's got an alright design. It's a very cool idea. I'm not even going to question what's going on with the picture here, but okay. He's going to go mid-C tier. Dunkleistus.
Nope.
Don't know what it is?
Nope.
He's scary just because he hits really freaking hard, but he doesn't have enough health to do a ton other than that. So I'm going to put him lower in B tier. Dilatura. A couple nights ago, I was killing everything with it. It's tiny, but it shouldn't be able to kill everything, but it can.
It's really fun.
I'm thinking
How's Burrow?
A tier.
Wow.
It's very strong. It's a terrifying little thing. It is very underrated. Aegeon.
Ooh, Aegeon. That's gotta be A tier.
Yeah.
S? Is that our first S?
No, I don't think so.
No?
Because
Gosh,
these
those
two,
things are monsters.
Chani and RH, though, can both outperform it in kills just because they can jump way further and grab things way further.
Yeah,
Aegeon does not have much for jumping.
That's true.
So I think I'm going to put him right above Boreal. So still A tier, but Eroka.
Those are scary.
Yeah, I hate them.
Me too.
They're not my playstyle, so I can never use them to kill everything. So I'm just going to put him like lower C tier. Elricir.
What's that?
The knight.
I think I remember playing that a little.
Yeah, he's alright. He's kind of just a worse version of MP.
Huh.
He plays very, very similarly. He looks very similar. He's just kind of a little bit of a poor man's MP. Except that he's more expensive for some reason. Embristris. I hate this thing. F tier. Wow. It's the new creature that came out a few weeks ago, and its animations were awful.
Oh, one of those
problems. The little fire guy.
Yeah.
He had a really cool design, but his animations are awful. They look like they're from frickin' 2020. Enfines. I can already tell you're not going to know what the hell this thing is.
It sounds familiar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kind of like a little cat with a horn.
That doesn't sound familiar. Probably just seen the name a lot for some reason.
I'm going to put him semi-high B tier. Empy.
Ooh, I like Impy.
I like Empy.
Except that he doesn't use his sword in combat.
Yeah, that is a travesty.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fond memories of MP from before they nerfed it, but
yeah, me too.
It is very outperformed now. So I don't think we could put it too high. If it was back then, it'd probably be like mid A tier, but for now, I think it's going to be like mid to high B tier, like below Ares. Equinix.
Equinix. I don't know.
He's very overshadowed. So he's gonna be kind of lower C tier. Iridia. The queen.
Oh, I kind of know that one.
Yeah.
They're never around, though.
They're pretty strong, but they're just not quite heavy enough. And their design is eh. So I'm thinking higher C tier. Gosh, this is making me realize how many creatures there are in this game.
There are quite a few.
It's crazy.
Oh, we've actually made it down quite a ways.
Yeah, we're to E now.
I'm surprised.
Escarlor.
Escarlor.
The prince.
Why are we getting all these royal ones right now?
Because for some
They all
reason
start
most
with
of
E?
yeah, they all start with E.
Huh.
They're actually
that one, I remember playing that and it having a lot of bleed, didn't it?
Yeah, it has a ton of bleed and a decent amount of wing shredder. It's like I think it's a tier 3.
It's kind of fun.
I'm gonna put him like mid C tier. I think that's a fair spot for him. Ether.
Ether.
If we put this low, people are gonna crucify us. I know that.
Is that one of the roll limited?
Yeah, he's one of the more popular ones.
The big one?
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
those
the big
things
flyer.
suck.
They're very weak, but
it's a pinata.
They do have a very cool design.
Yeah,
I really like
their
their
cool.
design.
It is pretty cool. It's too slow for me is the problem. I'm biased against any flyer that's slow.
I'm gonna put him up higher in C tier. Elopi.
The even weaker version of Buffy Lopi?
Yeah, the tiny one.
Yeah, those are terrible. That's useless.
They're decent for events, though. That's what makes me think we should put him semi-high. Kind of up with some of the other event creatures. For the event grows. So, I'm gonna put him, like, low C tier. Euvius.
Oh, those are terrible.
Yeah, I agree. Top of F tier.
They're fast.
Because they are kind of fun to play.
Yeah, if you're like trying to do
they're
Warden
so annoying.
statues or something, they're fast.
So annoying.
Yeah.
I hate them. Exotide. You don't know what this is, but
nope.
I really like its design, so I'm gonna put it like mid to high B tier. I think it's gonna be below MP. Below, I said. There we go. Exterai.
I like the way those look.
Exterai. It used to be one of the strongest creatures in the game, and then they killed it. It is completely useless, but because of the nostalgia I have for it, I'm gonna put him up or up higher in B tier. If we were talking about original Exterai with its original stats and everything, it would be S tier immediately.
It's still cool looking, at least.
It is very cool looking, but to be honest, I prefer the old one. Fabergé.
I don't think I like those.
I don't like them either. Their design is too complex. There's too much going on. Plus, lions and eggs don't go very well together. I feel like it's kind of a weird combo. So I'm gonna put him like bottom of B tier. Fekalu.
I don't know that one either.
I have fond memories of murdering everyone in the original game with him, but he can't really do a whole lot anymore. So I'm gonna put him mid C tier. Fairy.
Ooh, I love Fairy. That's a good healer.
I feel bad for them because they're kind of overshadowed by Valky.
Well, yeah, I mean, they don't heal well enough.
Yeah.
But they heal themselves.
Yeah, that is their biggest edge. They can heal themselves.
Yeah, they're feisty little things.
So I think like mid to high B tier. Like, I'm going to put him above Cloverlapper.
Yeah, I can see that. Because it can fly.
Yeah.
And heal itself.
Felafowl.
Felafowl.
The little cat that has the skeleton cat. He's like a fake kitty, and then he's got weird
creepy.
Skeletons. Yeah,
I like that.
They're definitely interesting. I'm gonna put him like lower B tier just because he's cute. Felictrux. Yes, I skipped the X. I don't care. Shut up. I'm not pronouncing whatever this is. I don't know what foreign language this is. Low C tier. He's kind of useless. Felly. Now, if we're talking about current Felly, I think it's probably like mid C, but the remodel coming up looks very, very good.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
It is fairly soon. I think they said it would be in the next few weeks, actually. So I'm going to put him in a little bit higher place in B tier, purely for that model. Fernafly.
Useless.
Helicopter.
They're kind of fun ones.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a good event grower.
I'm gonna put him fairly high in C tier. Farah, the X fastest creature in the game.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is sad. They're completely useless now. Very low C tier. Firekai. Little firework lion. I'm gonna put it semi-high in C tier. Flamereer.
Those were kind of cool.
They were very cool. They have a decent design. Their animations are kind of
I hate their flying.
Yeah,
I hate
and their walk is pretty bad too.
Yeah, they are pretty bad.
I'm gonna say lower C tier.
I think I've got nostalgia because it was a fun event for me.
Yeah, it was a fun one. Wait, that wasn't an event.
Wasn't it?
No, it's a
volcanic
artifact.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I liked all the volcanic artifacts. They were fun.
Floralis.
Floralis.
I'm now realizing how many freaking lion creatures there are in this game. Why are there so many lions?
Because lions are awesome.
We've gone over 3 already.
We need a tiger. Are there any tigers?
I can't think of one, but I mean, honestly, there probably is.
I
I can't think of one off the top of my head, though. It's like high C tier-ish. Flickaflea.
like a flea. That sounds really familiar.
Little bug healer that flies.
Oh, those weird little things.
Yeah, they're
like
very
little
weird.
butterfly-looking things. Almost like little fairy wings.
I think like low B
Yeah.
because they're decent.
Yeah, they're helpful when you encounter one, but I've never wanted to play one.
Fliply.
Fliply. Oh, I
The
love
little
those.
flea that rolls around. Yeah.
Those are cute.
He's very cute.
Utterly useless, but so cute.
I think because he is utterly useless, I'm going to have to put him below a lot of these things
Well,
in
yeah.
B tier, but he is going to be
There's
up
already
here.
a lot of cute stuff in B tier.
Yeah. Flickslit.
Flickslit. That doesn't sound familiar either.
They're one of the breath spammers that we deal with on a regular
Oh,
basis.
gosh.
They're similar to Uvius, but the difference is they don't have nearly as much health. So you generally kind of end up one-shotting them.
Well, that's nice.
So because of that, I still hate him, but I am going to put him.
That.
I am going to put him substantially higher than Uvius. So like higher D. Florin.
Florin. That's that like kind of plant-looking thing, isn't it?
Yeah, the little raptor that's kind of like.
Yeah, those are pretty weird.
They're very weird. They used to be terrifying. They're still decent, but low B.
It's kind of an interesting design.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him there. Low B. Frigiboa.
I hate those.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't
They're
like
so
them.
cute. I'm overriding your
It
opinion.
should be a snake. It's got bow at the end.
Your opinion has been overridden this high B tier. Frigilinux.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's an armadillo.
Hmm.
I think he's technically based on a pangolin, not an armadillo.
Oh, I think I do remember.
He's a little
what that is.
icy pangolin.
Yeah, and it gives you like freeze or frost or
Yeah.
whatever. And it's
He's
really
kind of a
annoying
jerk.
to deal with.
I'm gonna put him lower C tier. His design's alright. Flagian Leah.
I've never heard of that. I've never
Really?
read that name. What
That's-
is that?
It's pretty recent.
Oh, that's probably why.
It's alright. I'm gonna put him like middle of C tier, just because he's not very strong. Fernix Ely.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's very ugly, so I'm gonna put him very low in D
Ouch.
tier.
Ugly and useless.
He is very
It's the double threat. The double lack of a threat.
Oh, Phyluff.
Phyla.
There was a point where you played him. He's like a tiny fat chicken. He's a glider.
Yeah, I remember
little
that
pink
thing.
chicken.
That thing's kind of fun. I think it had like some interesting status and stuff.
I don't really have an opinion on him, so I'm gonna let your opinion go in.
I think C tier still. I mean, it's not that great, but it's a good time. Everyone should try it.
Yeah, that's fair. Fireneely.
Fireneely.
He's a little chili pepper raptor. He hits very, very
That
hard.
sounds really cute.
He's not cute, he's terrifying.
He's a little chili pepper, though. That sounds adorable.
He's spicy. He's a spicy chili pepper.
Well, that's a good thing.
I like him. He's pretty fun to play. So I'm gonna put him just above Felly, but still below MP. Galeostra.
Galley?
No, Galeostra.
Oh. I don't know that. I know Galley.
Galley's next. Alright, I'm gonna put him like high C tier, because he is a cool design. Galley.
Galley. I love Galley because it's a flying kitty.
They are very cute. But they are kind of terrible.
Yeah, they are pretty terrible.
I think
They're fast. That's all they've got.
I'm gonna put him below Felly, but I'm thinking about the remodel of Felly, not the current one.
Yeah, once the remodel's out, that could be something more serious.
I'm
'Cause
pretty
it's-
hopeful for it.
It's not a terrible creature.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It used to be way better. But...
It's a good assistance creature because it's so fast.
Galticron.
Huh?
One of
Is that
the
a-
whippets.
Oh, the freaking whippets. I hate the whippets. It's not a total pushover, but I don't like it. I don't like its design. I don't like its
hate its design.
animations.
I'm gonna put it.
I like eating it.
I'm gonna put it bottom of C tier.
That's fair.
Like they're pretty good. They can hold their ground, but
They're also highly embarrassing.
the Gara Warden.
Ooh, Gara. I've never really played that. I don't know a whole lot about playing it, but I am obviously afraid of that. Those big, long wing shredder claws.
Yeah, they're very.
I did not
wing-shaped.
mess with that.
Purely because they have the lowest base damage out of all of the wardens. I'm gonna put him at the bottom of B tier because he's not great. Geogoth.
Geogoth. I don't know.
Mid C tier because he's very good for his size. Geoptixina, the giant turtle, not the green one, the amethyst turtle.
The amethyst turtle. Is it the one where its back like goes up towards the front?
Yeah, and then it's got like a geode inside.
Oh yeah, those are pretty scary. That's got wing shredder, doesn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty scary.
I
don't like the design very much.
They don't show up very often.
No.
I think I'm gonna put him at the top of C tier.
Yeah, I can see that. They do stand up for their own pretty well.
Here's an interesting one and a very controversial one. Geor.
Geor. Oh, Geor. Why is that controversial?
Some people like it. Some people hate its entire existence.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's not semi. That is the biggest disappointment with it. It totally seems like something that should be semi.
That's true, because Godzilla is semi.
Yeah.
And it's based on Godzilla.
And it's got a waterfall on its back.
It is very powerful. Yeah, the waterfall should be coming off of water that it picked up when it was underwater.
But it is still a very cool design.
Yeah, I didn't know about any of that controversy, so I'm just going to ignore that and go back to what I think of Geor. It's A tier.
I think he's top of B.
Wow.
I think above Arter, but still not A tier. Galgia.
Don't know that one either.
F tier.
Oh, wow. That was bad.
I don't like them.
That's very bad.
I hate them. They're ugly. Very, very ugly. Garticus. Another controversial one.
Why is that one controversial?
Because some people say it just looks like a T-Rex.
Well, that's a good thing. Oh, Gar. All right.
Yeah.
See, there's a lot of creatures I only know about, like, the short term, too. I love Gar. Why? What? People don't like that it looks like a T-Rex?
Yeah, some people.
That's awesome, though. T-Rex is awesome. Plus, it has horns, and it has lights, like, strung from the horns. It's a T-Rex, but with modifications.
I'm going to put it just below Arachu.
I think it looks more like a Carnotaur, really.
I think it's just below Arachu in A tier. Wow. So our second highest. I really like his design.
Wow, I wouldn't have put it that high, but it is awesome.
Ghibli.
Lame.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a garbage creature.
They're decent, but they can't really hold their own too well. So I'm going to put him upper C tier. Gloricus, you don't know what this is.
Nope.
Upper C tier again. Glovicus. You have like 16 of them in your inventory right now.
Why?
Because LSS.
Oh. That doesn't mean I know what it is.
He's interesting. He's a very old model at this point, and I think he needs a remodel. He's got a very cool design, but his model is very outdated. So I'm gonna put him like high C tier, like very high. Glyskadota, the thing that took me way too long to get.
I remember that.
Squizzard.
I remember what it ended up looking like.
Squizzard.
And you don't really play it anymore.
I like him. I really like his design, but he is kind of useless in combat. So, lower B tier, I think. Below or above Gara. Nullrock.
Nullrock. You would put that at the bottom, probably. You gotta move it up a little bit, though. It's more powerful than that. Like, yeah, it sucks. I don't like any of the creatures that are 2 legs and a tail dragger.
I'm so biased against it. I'm just gonna go with your opinion. Because you're right, I would put it at the very bottom. Right
yeah,
now.
I think D is fair. I think that most people would put it higher than that, but I hate tail draggers.
Gobly.
Gobly.
It's very cute, but I freaking hate them.
Huh.
They always torture me. So I'm gonna put him above Mr. Owl. Golga.
Ooh, Golga. I like Golga.
He's got an interesting design, but the biggest disappointment to me about him is that there is not some sort of mobile burrow in him for small creatures.
That would be cool.
Right? Because he's a castle. It would make sense.
I like
but he
his
is so cool.
tactics, though. The tactics of Golga are interesting.
Yeah, they've been
Just
heavily
straight
nerfed,
tank.
but I'm gonna put him just above Kald because I think his design is far better
Yeah,
than
I
Kald.
do like him more than Cal.
Gorgonicious.
Don't know that one.
Turkey.
Oh, gross.
Yeah,
Those are little monsters.
the death turkey.
I always underestimate them.
Yeah, right? They're terrifying.
They look so tasty. It looks like a Thanksgiving feast.
Because of the fact that he is very easy to underestimate, and you can underestimate him, I'm going to put him very high in C tier.
Yeah.
But I hate him, for the record. Goskagur. Gorilla.
Gorilla.
The
Oh,
gorilla
those were
with
kind of
horns.
fun.
Yeah, they were fun for a while.
Those faded out fast.
I mainly just like him because he's Rajang from Monster Hunter. So, I think I'm going to put him fairly high in B tier, but not super high. Gramos.
Grandmas.
Another controversial one.
That's a tough one. That's like one of the original ones that I played that you told me was powerful when I first started playing.
Yeah, it used to be powerful.
Yeah, and it was. I remember it being powerful, but yeah, it's pretty bad now.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I think I want him to get love. I really do. But
Yeah, I wish they would beef it back up a little.
I honestly don't think he is anytime soon.
Deserves it.
I don't think it's going to get any attention that it deserves. So I'm going to put it high C tier, mainly for nostalgia. Grisalmog.
Salmog. Oh, I like those.
They're
It's such an
definitely
interesting
It's
creature
an
to
interesting
play.
concept to play.
Yeah, and I like any of the big burrowers. Big burrowers are always an interesting creature.
I'm going
They
to put
fill a
him...
good space.
I think I'm going to put him in between Kald and Golga. So, high B. Gravilla.
Gravilla.
He's
Not
alright.
ringing a bell.
He's got a decent design. I think he needs a remodel, but because he's got a pretty decent design, I'm going to put him, like, high mid-C. Guardian Dragon.
Ooh, the garden dragon. Circle head. Those are delicious.
I like the idea, but I kind of don't like that it's a total sellout. I get that COS needs to make money, but
It's a sellout?
it's literally just ripped from a Lego Ninjago game.
Oh, that's the Ninjago creature.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. That was kind of a lame.
It's kind of a shameless rip.
Yeah, that was kind of lame.
So I'm gonna put him like lower C tier. Like his design's alright. It's not great, but it's alright. His circle makes him kind of weird. Garava,
Garava.
little frog.
Oh, those are pretty useless.
They're very useless.
But they're cute.
Yeah, exactly. They're cute. So I'm gonna put him like higher up in D tier. Oh god, the killer of flyers, Gyarados.
Gyarados.
The one that has an earthquake and a crap ton of regen. Or wind shredder, I mean.
Oh, yeah, those are bad.
Yeah, they're terrifying. They're decent.
Void.
I don't particularly like playing them. So I'm gonna put him like actually I'll put him bottom B. Hachinox.
Useless.
Yeah.
They were cool for a while.
They're very cool design. They have one of the best models in the game, in my opinion, but they're kind of useless. So, Holoqual.
Ooh, I love Holoqual.
I miss him being good,
Yeah,
but
me
his
too.
remodel kind of ruined him. He doesn't weigh enough to do a
Yeah.
whole lot anymore. So, his remodel is also not nearly as cool looking, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't like it as much either.
I'm gonna put him like lower mid C. I think that's a fair spot for him. Hollow. I think Hollow's got to be pretty high.
Oh, yeah, Holly's pretty high for sure.
Yeah. This might be our top right now, actually.
Holly is scary.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him at the top of A.
Yeah, I think so. That's like almost S.
Haxaline.
Don't know that one.
Turtlefish. Mid C. C. Hebatoa. Little boar. Really low C. I kind of hate him. Haybok.
Ooh, Haybok. Is that the raptor?
Yeah.
I hate those.
I'm well aware you hate them, but
So
they have a
much.
really, really cool model. And they have
Oh
really
yeah,
good
they're very
animations.
cool. They're just not my play style.
They
But
are
other
definitely
than
a
that, they're
different playstyle,
scary
but
and definitely a very viable PvP creature.
I'm gonna put him like high mid B.
Awesome hunter.
Hey Soterai. I forgot this thing exists.
Never heard of it.
It's a weird Chinese dog, I think. I don't even really know what he is, to be honest. Like higher C tier, I think. Ooh, Helion Warden.
Ooh, Helion.
Oh, is this our second to last Warden? I think it
That's
is.
scary.
He is pretty scary sometimes.
I don't like the design very much, though.
The design is kind of lackluster. It's kind of just missing something. I don't know what it is.
Like the time rewind thing?
Yeah, it does.
See, that's really neat.
They nerfed that ability, though.
Unfortunately. Come on.
It's still pretty good, but it's not Korra killing like it was when it came out. Which, fair.
It is interesting, though.
I think high C. Hemokai.
Hemokai. Those were kind of scary before, weren't they?
Yeah, they still are decent. I don't think they ever nerfed them.
They kind of remind me of Liss.
They are kind of similar, but they're not as strong, that's for sure. So, I'm thinking like low to mid C. Hikorshi. No idea what it is.
Huh.
He's a very cool design. I think he needs a remodel, and I think his remodel could be very, very cool looking. And probably pretty strong, honestly. But, as it is right now, I'm going to put him like high C. Heathalidium.
Heathalidium? That's a weird one.
It is a very weird one. He's chicken. A really scary chicken. I'm going to put him low B tier, I think. It's a good spot. Hashiki.
Nothing.
I've
heard the name.
His design's alright, so I'll put him like mid D tier. Hyboria.
Hyboria? Where did all these creatures come from?
You've seen this one. I'm pretty sure we played it at one point.
Probably, but...
It's like a long neck. It's a smaller long neck from the Valentine's event.
Really?
Yeah.
There's another long neck?
Yep.
Wow, I kind of want to
So
play
tier
that.
4. I really like his
I
design.
guess Bufo's kind of a long neck.
I'm gonna put him like higher in B tier. He's not very good, but ooh, this is a really controversial one. Hygos.
Oh, Hygos.
Some people hate it, some people love it.
I don't like it.
And I feel like you're either on one team or the other.
It's just lame in so many ways. Like, great, it hits really hard, and that's it.
Yeah. I'm on the hate it team too.
Other than that, it's just a horse.
Yeah. A horse, it goes or ties back into Archanax. Way too big of a head.
That too.
So I'm gonna put him like high D.
And it's just too slow. That's the real
Yeah.
problem.
That is the killer.
You either gotta have health or you gotta have speed.
Yeah. I bet you.
I bet you?
Little three-tailed fox.
Oh, that sounds cute.
Yeah, I mean, this is the fox den, so. I have always liked this thing's design. I'm gonna put him pretty high in B tier. Almost the top, actually. Urdabark.
Urdabark. What the
I
heck is an Urdabark?
am going to put him in F tier. I love his design, but for the love of God, if there's a COS developer watching this, please give him new animations. For the love of God, his animations are awful. Ikaran, the head of the game.
Head of the game?
Yeah.
Why is it the head?
Literally, the insignia of the game is his head.
Oh, alright. I didn't know this.
Um,
I'm learning all kinds of things.
Lower B tier. He's just kind of crap. For being the mascot, he's not very good.
Well, that's lame.
Imiron. Imiron is decent. He's very weird. He does his job very well in being an alien-like creature. So for that, I think I'm going to put him like mid B tier. Imini. The tiny crab. The little hermit crab.
Oh, those are kind of cute.
They're very cute. They have wronged me so many times.
The big old shell.
I'm going to put him low C tier.
How did they wrong you? Those poor things.
They have latch and they're tiny.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I guess that makes sense.
Ink pigeon.
Ink pigeon. What?
Pigeon. I played it from time to time. My skin on it is purple. It's the thing with like a bunch of ribbons coming off of it. It's kind of like ancient Egyptian looking.
Yeah. Those are interesting.
I like them.
Runes on the ribbons.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
sort of like
neat.
Oa almost.
It's not a bad design.
I'm gonna put him low B tier or low to middle. Because he is pretty cool, but he's not super strong or anything. Erdegaard. He has a very good design for this scale of creature. I feel like usually creatures of this size have kind of crappy designs, but I'm gonna put him like lower B tier. Ariza. LSS of last year, there's the 2 teams. He was the dark team creature. He's got 2 floating hands, rainbow tail. He's purple.
Forgot him.
Wow. I think he's kind of an awkward model. He's kind of an awkward design. So he's going to go fairly high in C tier. Ooh, Itsta. Axetail.
Oh, I hate those things.
You guys get to see how many nicknames
That's another
has.
tail dragger.
You guys get to see how many nicknames he has for creatures. Also, it's not a tail dragger.
Isn't it?
It has 4 legs.
Does it? I thought it just had 2 legs and it drags.
No.
Or I guess, yeah, it holds its axe up a little, huh? Alright. But I still hate it. Its tail's too big.
I'm gonna put it.
Big old shrimp butt.
I'm gonna put it low B tier because it can be pretty good. Ooh, Jabblebashi.
What? Jabble?
Yeah.
The ice cream man?
Yeah. What? Have you never heard his full name?
I haven't heard most things full names.
The ice cream man.
The only time I ever hear or see any full names is when I'm looking them up or something.
He works for Dairy Queen.
He's powerful.
He's Mr. Dairy Queen.
And they just
himself.
rebuffed that and gave it Wing Shredder and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of those things that you used to walk around the map and kill everything in sight.
Yeah.
That thing was awful.
I'm gonna put him pretty high in B tier.
Yeah.
Mostly because of nostalgia. Because honestly, anymore he's not great.
Yeah.
Oh god. This is like possibly the most controversial aside from maybe Mina. Jeff.
Ugh. Gross.
Yeah.
I hate Mina and Jeff.
I'm on the side of hating this thing.
Bad creatures.
I'm gonna put him just above Archivator because I still hate that thing. Oh, Jetabean. Shark
I
Jet.
hate that. Although I love eating them.
Yeah, he's kind of awkward. I'm gonna put him like mid C tier ish. Jigo Jangle. The Jester.
They're kind of interesting.
They're decent design, but I like them just because they're Fizzarali in Sonaria. So I have to put him fairly high in C tier for that. Jotunhell.
Ooh.
The King of the Skies. God, I miss.
Sounds like right up there with Holoqual for me.
Holoqual?
Yeah.
Not Holu.
No.
Huh. You put him much lower than I do. I put him in A tier.
They just fill a similar slot for me.
Really,
I didn't play them when they were awesome like you did, so.
He is kind of awful now.
I got no nostalgia.
I mean, he's alright, but I have so much nostalgia for him because he is the original King of the Skies. Ooh, Kegasar. New creature came out with Zolt.
Oh, those seem scary.
They are pretty scary. You do need to try them.
Yeah, I do.
Do you have one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I know you have one on one of your alts, but... I think I'm gonna put him at the top of B tier. He is pretty good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ooh, Kaluwaka.
Kalu. Oh, why aren't I pulling up what that is? I know what that is.
You used to play him all the time.
Oh, the little bird!
Yeah.
Oh, I got so much nostalgia for those things.
Yeah, that and Pyro, I feel like,
so
are your
much
two
time
nostalgia.
fighting people. Oh, yeah, Pyro. Old Pyro, the jet Pyro. I liked Pyro when it was a jet. Kaliwaku had the animations, but they're useless.
Kaliwaka's like high C tier.
Yeah,
purely because he's such a nostalgic creature. He's a starter
it's
creature.
It's a really great looking creature.
Yeah, he
really
is pretty good
animations
for his time.
And stuff. It's fun to fly around as.
Kara Crow.
Kara Crow.
He's the little crow. He's got like a hat. He looks like a scarecrow mixed with a crow.
Oh. Kind of like a Murkrow.
Yeah.
They're kind of cute.
Wait, did you just compare him to a Pokemon? Wait, what?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize
that
was
look a lot like a Murkrow?
Yeah, kinda.
Right?
Now I want to make a Murkrow skin.
Yeah, I want to see a Murkrow skin.
Ooh. Cavo.
Oh, yeah, Cavo's high. Very high.
Yeah. He is not nearly as good anymore as he was.
No, that would have been S tier before.
Oh, yeah.
It was terrible. What is S tier, though? Are we going to find any S tier?
I'm going to put him high A or mid A.
I'm ready to find an S tier.
I was surprised we haven't, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Commodore. Little radiation monster.
Oh, I think we played those recently.
Did we?
When we would irradiate things
no,
to
that's
reduce their weight?
That's Xenolith.
Oh, that was funny.
It does operate semi-similar, but I'm going to put him mid-C because it's kind of lame. Kamoti. Low C tier. I kind of hate him. Ooh, Kendall.
Those are powerful.
They have to be pretty high at least.
Yeah, for sure.
I think at least like high B.
That's a good, fun semi-aquatic.
I'm going to put him above Konif, I think, is a good spot for him. Karuku.
Oh, Karuku. I love Karuku. See, I don't even know the names of the creatures that are in my slots right now. I play Karuku like several times a week. But the name never rings for me.
Karuku does have a very good design.
Yeah, the design is awesome. The dive is epic.
He's kind of awful.
Best dive ever. I think they're awesome.
I'm going to put him high B. I mean awful as in PvP.
Oh, I think it's awesome for PvP.
All you can do is knock people out of the air, though.
You just gotta be really persistent.
Ketherol.
Fight ever in a billion times.
Ketherol. High C. Kind of hate him. Kiku.
That sounds really cute.
It's not cute at all. It's the fastest creature in the game.
Yeah.
Well, the fastest land creature in the game. For that, because he's useful for like stud missions, I'm gonna put him like low B.
What the heck is a stud mission?
It's when you have to move around really quick or a bunch.
Weird.
Stud is just the unit of measurement in COS. Ooh, Kilu. The original shadow artifact. It's kind of like a weird octopus raptor. Got a bunch of tentacles.
Really?
Yeah.
Do people play it?
No.
Oh, that's why I don't know what you're talking about.
He is one of the more underrated creatures in my opinion. Not because of his design. His design kind of sucks. But...
Ouch.
He is very strong if you use him right. So I'm going to put him higher B. Kuvuk. One of the best designs, one of the worst stat spreads.
Kuvuk.
He's the new dragon that you always get jump scared by.
Oh, that looks like one of the boss things?
Yeah.
Those are cool looking.
Yeah, they're very cool looking.
I don't know anything about that, but I need to look into those things because they are neat looking.
They're pretty cheap. They're like
are they any good though?
They're
pretty
all right. They have they're actually pretty quick.
Ooh.
I think they're about as fast as Nolu actually. I'm thinking like low B tier, purely because he's not super great. Ooh, Kiwin. Kiwi bird.
I don't like it.
That's fair.
Useless.
I think like high D tier. Caridian. One of the Death Deers.
Oh, it's got to go with the other Death Deers.
He's a Death Deer we haven't used quite as much.
We should do a Death Deer video.
Honestly,
we just play all the Death Deers.
That would actually be really cool.
Death Deers are probably some of the funnest times I've ever had on COS.
Yeah.
They're so fun. When you get a little pack of Death Deers together, stuff happens.
Gnarleaky.
What the heck is that?
They're weird.
Sound weird.
I'm purely because they're pretty good. I'm gonna put him high C. Oh God, Kohiki.
Ooh. Kohiki.
Torture.
Yeah. I've been afraid of Kohiki forever.
Yeah, right?
There was that brief period where they nerfed him. That was so nice. And then they undid that plus some.
Yeah. And they gave him Wing Shredder.
Yeah, those things are bad.
They are scary. But because we are afraid of him, he kind of has to go higher.
Yeah, it's like a show of respect there.
I'm going to put him up pretty high in B. Below Cald, but still pretty high. Coiny. You don't know what this is.
No.
He's a cute little fish, so I'll put him on top of C tier. Coipsy. I'm guessing you don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's the little seahorse almost thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like those. They're stupid.
A literal seahorse. I'm going to put him really low. C tier. Konomushi.
Kono, those things are annoying.
They always attack me. I don't know why, but Kono players are just the most hostile. Like,
but they're not usually very good.
And we are saying this as some of the most hostile players out there.
Yeah,
they are so
worse.
hostile. They're terrifying.
And they're never good at it.
Yeah, they're always kind of bad.
Embarrassing.
So I'm gonna put him like high C because I know he has potential for being actually good, but he's still not great. Oh, Korra.
Korra, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I think it's S tier.
I think it kind of has to be.
I don't even like it.
I don't either.
I don't mind the way it looks. I hate the animations. I don't like to play it because it's slow and boring.
Yeah,
but
it's,
man, you gotta respect it.
It demands respect from everything it goes.
You gotta respect Korra.
Ooh, Korrizer.
Korrizer.
Bukon's more spiky cousin.
Thing?
Yeah, it's like a cactus little guy.
I kind of like those, but they're useless.
Alright. I'm gonna put him low C. Kretznik. Didn't you just see your first one a few weeks ago, or a couple days ago? I mean. He was the little pancake
if I did,
on
I
land.
don't remember it.
He assaulted me at one point, and we murdered him.
Yeah.
I think it was
like
literally
the story
the
of
first one I
everything.
ever seen him. True. He's cute, so I'll put him like mid C tier. Criffin.
Criffin.
They always drop eggs on me, and I don't like it. I'm gonna put you low D tier because I hate you. Oh God, Kriprick.
Oh, those are
terrifying.
Very interesting.
Nightmare.
Creature.
Nightmare-inducing creature. I think high B.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm gonna put him below Kohiki
They're
though.
cool looking.
Kohiki is just Kohiki.
Disturbing animations.
They are very disturbing. Kayaki. He kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I'm scrolling up to A tier. He's definitely not going there. Low C. Lactorin. Mushroom Head.
Ooh.
See, another one of the nicknames.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
He didn't know what it
by
was.
now. That's a weird name.
I always point him out and call him Lactas, and then he's just like, "What the hell is that? What the hell is a Lacta?"
I'd probably put that in like B tier.
Yeah, I agree.
They're cool
decent.
looking.
He's not super great for a mega, but
yeah,
he's alright. Yeah, I'll put him high B. LaHarp.
Ooh, those are cool. Never played it, but it is very unique.
They have some of the best animations in the game.
And it's kind of like a flying Mufo, isn't it?
Yeah, it does operate similarly.
Very interesting.
Less tanky, but yeah. I'm gonna put him pretty high in D tier, above Fairy. Les Boniche.
Les Boniche.
Little ladybug.
Oh, that sounds dumb.
They're pretty dumb. Low C tier. Lanarabu. Don't remember it.
Huh.
Easter Bunny.
Huh.
He's
Sounds
got some
boring.
fun animations, so I'll put him higher C, but still fairly low. Lirachu.
Nothing.
One of the photovores we used to AFK with. He's the strongest out of all of them, though. He's pretty good. I'll put him like low to mid B. Leoremus.
What's that?
F tier.
That's another
what it
weird
is.
name.
It's top of F tier. That's what it is. I hate them. Lavone. I hate these things so much. They kill me so much. They are the best ankle biter in the game. I want to put them in F tier, but you kind of have to respect them because they're terrifying. I'm not putting them higher than low B tier, though. Oh, God. Licious.
Less. Little demons.
Yeah.
I really like to
that's-
play them, though. I tried playing them recently, and I don't really like playing it.
I think that's like higher B tier
Yeah, I think so.
because it is pretty good. Still.
Yeah.
Lamako.
Lamacos, those are really neat. I like the design of them a lot.
They are a very cool.
Don't think
design.
I've ever played it, but I've had my butt kicked by a few of those things.
They're not great, but they're pretty good. They're a nice anti-flyer.
Yeah, they're great if you underestimate them as a flyer.
Yeah.
Huge
Ooh.
hitbox.
Lorelei.
Oh, Lorelei. Is that S?
I'm not sure.
That might be S.
I think it's definitely below Korra, but
Yeah, but I think it's S tier. It's gotta be.
yeah, I agree.
It's like below
He-
Korra in
I love
strength
him.
and everything, but it's a little faster and it's more interesting.
I love him.
Much more interesting than Korra.
Lotredom.
Lotredom.
The little chain neck guy. He's got two
Chain
heads,
neck?
and his neck is chain for some reason.
What?
It's a weird
I
creature.
don't like that.
I don't like them either. They just look like they're a headless chicken because they are literally a chicken with two heads.
That's disturbing.
I'm gonna put him like mid C, loose.
Ooh, Loose. I used to have a lot of respect for Loose, but
Yeah, right.
maybe like C.
Yeah, I'm thinking high C
Yeah.
because he is still decent. But ooh, Lure, another
Lure.
one of the ancient kings.
I don't know anything about that.
He's like a bioluminescent, almost raptor style, but like a four-legged raptor. It's kind of like a combination between a raptor and like a lion. It's definitely a pretty cool
Sounds
creature.
kind of cool.
They're very cool, but they're awful. So I'm gonna put him high C. I want to put him higher, but ooh, Lessedarch. I'm guessing you don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever seen one, honestly. They used to be one of the other. They're one of the other ancient kings. So I'll put him high C.
We need to grow one of those.
Ooh, Luxies.
Luxies. That sounds really familiar. Oh, the magician.
Yeah. There's another nickname.
I don't like them.
Someone make a compilation.
They're a
Of,
little bit too humanoid.
someone make a compilation of all of his nicknames
Oh, God.
and his realizations for each one when he realizes what creature it is. I think higher B, but not
They're
super
interesting.
high.
And anything with Invis is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him.
But that's
higher.
one of the least cool Invis creatures.
Magmasta.
Ooh, lame.
Yeah.
It's got some nostalgia because I liked the attainment process, but
Ooh, Magna.
ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's got to be up way towards the top.
Oh, I guess I
A
should
tier,
specify.
maybe?
Magnacetus,
Yeah,
not Magnarothus.
that's what I figured.
Um,
I think it's A.
yeah, I think purely because it's got a much better design than Aegeon, I think it's above.
I want to
Aegeon.
feel like there's got to be an aquatic S tier, though. I want to feel like.
It is kind of weird
Maybe it
that we
is
haven't
the-
gotten one.
Is it the lobster?
I don't know.
I kind of feel like it might be S tier.
It's
The
hard.
way you pop out of that pond and eat everything.
Yeah.
That thing is crazy. Like, I can't use it the way you use it, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
And I
it's-
stay way away from Arachu. I have never, ever consciously fought an Arachu.
I'm gonna put him at the top of A or S. I mean,
Yeah, I think so.
I just remember memories of killing Koras and Kavos.
Right? Everything.
Yeah.
Because you just pop in and out of the pond. You're
Yeah.
there and then you're gone, and then you come back, and then you're gone again, and
Okay.
there's nothing they can do.
Magnarothus.
I don't know what that is.
Little bleed guy. He's got the highest bleed in the game.
Ah.
Purely because of his bleed gimmick, he's got to be kind of high. So I'll go low B. Maui.
Malweavy?
Yeah. Low C tier.
Sounds
You don't know
cute.
what that is, but... Oh, God. No!
What?
Malu.
Malu.
April Fool's fish.
Oh, I hate those things.
Right?
I wish they had never put those in the game.
I'm gonna put him low C. Like, I hate him, but he is kind of respectable. Like, he's a jerk, but he's kind of respectable.
Yeah.
Mega.
Mega
low.
Oh.
It's kind of like ale.
They're so slow.
Yeah. They're really cool looking. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna put
neat
him pretty
looking.
high. I'm gonna put him on top of C.
Just so slow.
Oh god, the glitchiest creature in all of COS.
What?
Well, not anymore, but Mech.
Mech.
It's tiny, but it used to be able to pick up anything for no reason. It was just a weird glitch.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's now that it can't grab stuff, I'm gonna put it low C. Oh god, Menace.
Menace. I remember that one a little bit.
The little bear
I
that
never played it.
it's kind of like Felifel, but a bear. I hate this thing. I'm gonna put him low C. Meowlerlark.
Ooh, Meowlark. That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's got to be like mid-grade.
I think like low to mid B tier. I think is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him right here. Mick, F tier. No explanation needed. Moving on. Miju, Majuju.
Ooh, I love Miju. And there's so much nostalgia there
Yeah,
as well.
he has some really good animations.
great
He's a cool
creature.
design.
Goes in Fizz, looks like a dinosaur. It's
He's kind of awful now, but
semi-aquatic.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's-
put him close to the top of B, like very close.
Yeah, I could see
second
that.
place.
It's mostly just nostalgia, really.
Yeah, Melatrua.
Lame.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna put
only
him.
know that one's lame because I get one species of that like every week
Yeah,
for
I'm gonna-
completing I don't even know what.
I'm gonna put him high C tier. Oh god, Mina.
Ugh, I don't like Nina.
Bottom of F tier. That is genuinely one of my least favorite creatures.
Yeah.
Minthworm. He's got a decent design, so I'll put him semi-high in C tier. Mobushi.
Ibushi that's another thing that flies and doesn't have wings, I think.
No,
No?
it can't fly.
Oh,
It's a little healer dog without Keen Observer for some reason.
oh that sounds cute.
It's from Christmas.
A little dog?
I'll put him right next to Minthworm so they can be buddies.
That works.
Moamoia.
What's that?
Parasaurolophus.
Ah.
I quite like him. He's got a decent design, so I'll put him lower in B tier. Ooh, Molongai. Nostalgia, because I used to KOS this thing a lot. But it's not very good. So I'll put him high C. Maluna.
Maluna.
Kind of the counterpart to Noctiloon.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
He's interesting. He's like a non-Blood Moon version of Noctila. Really low B, I think. Just because he's not super relevant. He's not great. Momola.
Butterfly?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're lame.
Yeah. I'm gonna put him like mid D tier.
Even
Moon.
after a redesign. Huh?
Moon.
Moon.
Moonelli.
What's that?
Easter healer.
I remember that one.
They're pretty cute. I like them. I'll put him pretty high in C. Buso. Moose.
I don't know.
He was the one who introduced the yeeting charge.
Huh.
Purely for that, I think he's got to go pretty high because that charge is hilarious. I'll put him lower B. It's not too high, but he's got respect. Morcanics.
Mechanics.
The werewolf.
Oh, yeah. I kind of remember those.
He's alright. Low
Yeah.
C tier, I think. Mordelium.
What's that?
It's a crane. He's got a really cool design. So I'll put him just above Kiku in B tier. Morinus. Little goat man.
A goat?
Yes.
I want to play the goat.
I'm gonna put him really high in C tier
That
because he's
sounds
cool
fun.
looking. Ooh, Marthorax.
Orthorax.
Spino.
Oh. I feel like that's maybe low A?
Yeah, that's what I was
B?
thinking. I'm gonna put him just below Dial in A tier. Mufo.
Oh yeah, Mufo. That's an awesome one.
Yeah, he is
I
pretty
love
cool.
playing Mufo.
He's not super great though.
No.
I think
He's
I'll
a
put
great
him.
hangout creature and looks cool.
I'm gonna put him just above Egeon, I think.
Yeah, I could see that. It's
So,
not
like,
super
mid-A.
awesome. It's just fun.
Muraville, one of the best designs, one of the most useless creatures. Low B, because it looks cool. Murloc are all Lord or our Lord and Savior. Hold on. Let me. Lord and Savior. Murloc. Alright, there we go. He gets some tier. Alright, Natrickenstein.
Natrickenstein. Sounds
Krampus.
like Frankenstein.
Krampus.
Krampus? What the heck is Krampus?
What?
That has no meaning to me.
He's got Snow Shield and Grab, and you thought he had a Wind Shredder for a long time.
That sounds like a condition where I just tell you to walk it off. Oh, I got Krampus. Oh, walk it off.
Because he's such a flyer target or anti-flyer, I'm gonna put him fairly high in B tier. This is pretty cool too. Ooh, Nakamaska.
Ooh.
He's a very cool design.
Is it? Or is that a flyer without wings?
It's flyer with wings.
Okay.
We kill him a lot, but
Aw.
they're pretty cool looking. I like them.
They sound fun.
If someone actually knows what they're doing, they can be pretty ruthless with them. So, I'll put him semi-high B. Nimuna, low D tier. Ninder,
Mint.
low D tier. Noctival, the little fox, the flying fox.
Flying fox. What?
He glides around. He's a fox.
Does he have wings?
No.
Oh, man. Why?
Right?
Why are they going to do that?
See, normally I'm fine with no wings, but Noctival specifically has no reason to fly. At all.
Yeah, it could just be a fox.
Yeah.
Foxes are cute.
It is a very cute creature when it's on the ground, but I cannot shake the image of it flying for no reason.
That's pretty weird.
This is Foxton. I love foxes, but I have to put him in high C.
Yeah, it needs wings.
Ooh, Noctila.
Ooh, I like Noctila a lot.
Yeah.
That's at least A tier, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree. Is he S tier?
Scary things.
Nah, I don't think he's S
Yeah, I
tier.
don't think so.
I think he's below Chammy.
I want it to be S tier.
I think I'm going to put him here below Chammy.
What's the tier up at the very top?
Lord and Savior Murloc. He's our Lord and Savior.
Murloc?
Yes.
Who's that?
He's our Lord and Savior.
Why?
Because he's adorable. Noctoon.
Murloc?
Yes,
What's
he's a
Murloc?
god. He's a god. Nobody plays him because he's too terrifying. He'll kill you.
I'm so confused.
Noctoon. I see. Ooh, here we go. Nolimoth.
Ooh. No. I would put it in E tier, probably.
I think I agree, honestly. I think above Cavo.
It could take a hit and fly.
I think I'm gonna put him above Cavo.
Yeah,
Even
I
though
think
we are
so.
we were the Nolimoths in your closet.
Yeah.
I think he has to be put at fairly low still. Norsgog.
Norskog.
Weasel that flies with no wings, but it kind of makes sense
I
because
hate that.
he has magic though.
That never makes sense. Magic isn't real.
See, Novus.
I hate those two.
Fair.
Ugly.
They're very ugly.
Illogical.
I'm gonna put him like
They need
high D
wings.
tier. Noxiok.
Nothing can fly without wings.
Noxiok.
No.
I'm gonna put him low B. Ooh, Noxu.
Noxu.
Two-headed mega that has jump.
Oh! Isn't it with like 4 heads?
Or wait, yeah, technically it is
2
four
heads when
but
they're a baby or something?
2 of them are dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gross. I didn't know that. Why do they smell so bad?
I'm going to put him above Korra in S tier.
Yeah, I agree. Those things are awesome.
They are very cool.
I love playing that.
Nuka Frekoko.
What? What language is that?
Sounds like it would be another Yig Drag case.
Yeah.
He's like higher C tier. He's alright. Ooh, Nike Toxin. I like shielding people in with the snow shield, so I'll put him high C. Nymphasuchus. You have more of an opinion on him than I do.
Nymphasuchus.
The little crocodile?
Oh, yeah, I love that. I feel like that's A tier.
Really?
No, never mind. Not A tier. It's B tier, though.
High B.
It's a little too small to be A tier.
I think right below Miju.
Yeah, I could see that. It's very fun.
Nitoltalus.
What's that?
It's one of the most in need of a remodel creatures in the game.
Huh.
I'm gonna put him low F.
That's sad.
His animations and model are awful. Ooh, Nyxosolix.
Who?
I'm gonna put him really high in B because he has such a cool model and such a cool design. He's just kind of not super useful. Ooh, Olatao. I hate this thing. I hate him with a burning passion. I'm gonna put him D tier. Ooh, Oprah.
Oprah.
What do we do with you?
Right?
He's kind of weird.
It's decent.
Like he operates kind of outside of any norm for creatures.
Yeah.
Like he's a giant healer.
I don't like it. It's too slow.
I think high C tier. I think that's fair. I think I'm going to put him on top of C tier, actually. Ordum.
Who?
The snake that bites its tail.
Who's a snake?
The flying snake that bites its tail.
Oh, that's not a snake. It's got wings. Snakes don't have wings.
It's still a snake.
It doesn't count for me.
Mid C, I think. Or like high C.
Is it what going? Let's see, vent.
Echo?
Yeah.
Nah, that's Easter.
Huh.
Ovufu.
Ovufu. I don't know much about that.
I like him. He's got a really cool design, but he's not super great, so I'll put him pretty high in C. Ooh, Oa.
Oh. That's S tier for me all day.
I actually agree.
It has like an
very,
immortal.
very cool
It's got a
design.
really weird combination of things.
I think
And the design is incredible.
I'm going to put him in between Korra and Noxu. I think that's a fair spot for him. So like mid S. Oxidizing.
Oxidizing. That's the little pollution dinosaur, isn't it?
Yeah.
The little pollution long neck.
I like his design, so I'm going to put him like low B tier.
I like to eat those, so I agree they should be up there in B tier.
Oxycenix.
Oxycenix.
This is an F tier.
What the heck is that?
I know for a fact if you remembered what it is, you would put it F tier too. It's that creature that came out with a while ago, and everyone was saying that it immediately needed reanimations. The flyer, it's a glider, it's got like 2 heads, weird tiny wings. It's ugly. I hate it. Where in F tier? I think just above Jeff, because I hate Jeff. Oxytalus.
Oxy. Ooh. That's S tier.
Yeah.
For sure. Oxy is terrifying. There's no getting around.
Where did I drop it? Where did I drop
Plus,
it?
Oxy is so much fun to play.
There it is.
Design? I'm not super hyped about the
Yeah,
design.
I don't like his design.
But it's invisible most of the time anyway.
I'm gonna put him
it's
below
okay.
Noxulumen in S tier.
Yeah, I agree.
Just above
Nox
Oa.
is crazy. Nox is so much fun to play.
Yeah. Pace.
Pace picante sauce? Yum.
The elephant. It's your elephant.
I don't know a single thing about those except that I've seen them a few times.
They're- I'd say like low to mid B tier. Because they're alright, but eh. Ooh, Para. How do we feel about the airdropper?
The dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, I like those. I've never played it, but I really do like them.
They do have a very cool design.
And they
but
seem to hit pretty good.
They're slow.
Yeah, that's why I've never played it, I think.
I think I'm gonna put him like mid to high B tier. I think that's a fair spot for him. Parugama.
Parugama.
Little reflect monster.
I might remember that.
I'd say probably high B, because it's pretty cute, but he's not anything super cool. Perix, you need reanimations really bad. I'm gonna put you in D tier. Pentagloss, F tier. This thing should not be worth 30,000 mush. It's a tier 1, and it's crap. Pernirex.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Little tiny bleed monkeys.
I think, like, just below Nymphasuchus in B tier.
Yeah.
I think that's a good spot for him.
I could see that.
Pyro,
that's nostalgia, but nothing else. I liked the old design, though. I don't like the new design, anyway.
I think, like, low C. Because he's not useful for anything.
Yeah.
Ooh, Fanteris. Oh, I like you. I'm going to put you high B, above Pernirex. Fantager. Mummy Dragon. With a crap ton of defensive status.
Mummy Dragon?
Yeah.
What are
we fight them pretty often.
About here?
We fight them pretty often. Because they're powerful, I'm going to put him lower A tier. But he is kind of poorly animated. Fugu. You're low D. Firemia? He's cute, but not much else.
Yeah, useless.
I'd say he's like higher.
That's another thing I feel like I get a species of every day or something.
Yeah, because it's a mission creature. Pyre.
Pyre.
The cowboy made of pie. Literally, that's what it is. The viewers can vouch for me. I'm gonna put him like mid B tier. Ooh, Clear. The crying two-legged thing. Drags his tail, but...
It's crying?
Yeah.
That sounds disturbing.
It's from Valentine's event. I think it was this year, actually. Or was it last year? I don't remember. I'm gonna put him high B tier, just because he's cool. Pliaries. Ooh. That's a good one. The giraffe with the grounding breath.
Oh, yeah. That thing is scary.
Yeah, I like him quite a bit. So, I'm gonna put him... I think like higher B, but not super high. Oh god. Polly. Do you not remember?
Polly?
Polly.
Oh, Polymonstrum? Yeah. That's scary.
Yeah. I think he's high A.
I don't like to deal with that. Or think about that.
I'm gonna put him top of A. Because he is terrifying. Truly terrifying. Perbiki.
Perbiki?
You used to play him quite a bit.
What the heck is Perbiki?
Little purple guy, he's got long claws, he's
that
tiny.
sounds so funny.
I'm gonna put him high C. Prial.
Does he have a little beak?
No. He's a mammal. Prial. Prial. I think he's fairly high. I think high B is a fair spot for him, but not super high. Taro, you're crap, honestly. High D tier. Oh god, Puffwump.
Gross.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Those
really
things
low
are
D
dumb.
tier. That's another controversial one. Some people love that thing, but Quizzical. High C tier just because I respect it. Ooh, Kiragosk.
Kiragosk.
Invisible thing with Wing Shredder.
Oh, that sounds awful.
One of two invisible things with Wing Shredder. I think high B tier because he's pretty good. Ooh, Reich.
Oh, right. That thing. Gross.
I like his design though. I'm gonna put him like high D just because yeah he is awful, but Ralokai.
Ralokai. That's not ringing a bell either.
Fastest bite speed in the game, tied with Gara. I'm gonna put him low C. Reox. How do I feel about you? I'm gonna put you high B tier because you are really cool looking. Reaver Bell. The little penguin with self-destruct. The explosive penguin, if you will.
Explosive penguin.
He's literally an explosive penguin. I'm not even joking.
That sounds pretty disturbing.
I'm gonna put him high B because he is hilarious. Ooh, Reviaton.
Reviaton.
He's a fish. He's one of the smaller fish, but he's still pretty formidable. Low B tier.
Should I know that?
Ripperin.
Ripperin. That's a flyer with no wings, I think. Why do I always know the names of those?
That's a very good
I've
question.
Documented all of them in my mind.
I'm gonna put him high C. Roberlow. He's very cute. We always end up adopting them. Whenever we find someone playing them, we always adopt them, and I don't know why. They're very cute.
We must like them then.
I guess. Very subconsciously.
Cuteness accounts for quite a bit, I feel like.
I'm gonna put him high B tier.
Cuteness matters.
Yeah. Ruckig. I never even think about this thing. It is so
Ruckig?
forgettable. It's just a tiny dog. There's nothing to it. It's just a dog. And it's like the same size as an actual dog, too.
Oh, that's cute.
Psychery. Ooh. I really like you. Mid B, I think. Because he's not too great, but he's definitely cool. Salrachen. We find him pretty often. They're a flyer with really torn up wings. They're always really overconfident whenever we fight them.
Oh, yeah, those are dumb.
I think low B. Santa Atta. The ancient, or one of the ancient kings. I love me a Santa Atta. But goddamn, he is useless now. Low C. I can't put him any higher because he's just so bad now. Ooh, Sang.
Sang.
The bat.
Oh, with the crazy bleed?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, those are pretty high, I feel like.
I'm thinking like high B, like really high B.
Those are pretty scary.
I'm gonna put him top B. Because he is really cool looking. I do really like him. Ooh, Sarchius. Scary wing shredding monster. High B. Scary, so that counts for something. Ooh, Sarko.
Sarko.
The crocodile. Besides Kendall.
Oh, the bigger croc.
Yeah.
Super scary looking.
The one that's literally just a giant crocodile.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm afraid of them. But I have never played them. And you tell me they're not even as strong as a Ken.
Not anymore.
So they got to be below Ken.
They were much more powerful.
Yeah, they were terrifying when they came out. And I think I still just react to them in that same way.
I'm going to put him like mid to high B. Sakurine. I like him. But he's not very good, so I think I'm gonna put him like low B tier. Saraday. The second biggest healer behind Oprah. It's a big old weasel. He doesn't fly. Don't worry.
Good. It's about time.
I think high B, because he is pretty cool and he does hold his own fairly well. And he's a healer. Share. This thing is ugly as hell. Low D tier. No, Share.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, Shara is kind of cool.
Speaking of that, Shara.
Yeah, Shara. It's
not nearly as good as it used to be.
No,
but
I mean, it can't be very high, I feel like. It can't be above something else that goes in Fizz, really.
Yeah.
It's like one of the least cool Invis creatures at this point.
I think I'm going to put it like really low B tier.
Yeah, I think
because it is still cool, but...
Yeah, and there's some nostalgia there.
Shara
was a lot of fun. I don't know that one either.
I think low D
Sounds
tier.
like a singer.
It's this... What?
I don't know. Just sounds like a famous singer.
Shro.
Shro.
I'm gonna put this low
That
C
sounds
tier.
like a Pokemon.
That's honestly fair. Sigmatox.
Ooh, Sig. Wait, Sig. Is that the
Invis.
Roll exclusive?
Yeah, the Invis
Wing
Roll
Shredder
exclusive.
and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, those are awful creatures. That's way up there. That's definitely A tier at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think A. Well, what do we got up there in S? Because that's like almost the ultimate thing you don't want to suddenly become visible next to your flyer. It's the ultimate flyer killer, I feel like.
I think he's either at the very top of A or just
the very
below
bottom of S.
because of Polly.
Oh yeah, Polymonstrum is a terror.
I kind of think it should be below him.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm kind of thinking we move Polly to S. He is terrifying. I'm not sure. I will stick him back in A for now.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think that quite makes S
tier. Ooh, Scolderouge.
Scolderouge, that's a good one. A tier.
He's definitely not as good anymore.
Maybe B.
Yeah, I'm thinking
B.
High B, A,
yeah,
or low
so.
A.
He used to be A tier, I think.
I'll put him high B. Oh yeah, he definitely used to be pretty high B, I'd say.
Yeah.
Slayorn, low D, honestly. It's kind of crap.
Is that flyer with disease and stuff?
No, it's swimmer.
Oh,
or
right.
aquatic. It's the radfish. Huh. I think we did a growth video on him.
Yeah, I think we did. I remember playing Slayorn.
Slearnook. Your design's pretty cool, so I'll put you higher in C, but still not very high. Sachirai.
Sachirai, that's a fun creature.
He is pretty fun.
It's not very good anymore, but it's fun.
I'm thinking like mid B.
That's like my breath trainer. I learned just a breath on that creature.
Here's one that some people name as their dream creature.
What?
Somnia Ellis.
Ugh. Lame. Slow, underpowered.
I kind of like its design.
Overpriced. I actually don't like its design.
I'm going to put him really low B.
It looks like an alien spacecraft that like enters the atmosphere with no aerodynamics in consideration. And it's just like, it's using anti-gravity.
Squidico. You're
Squidico,
cute,
that sounds fun.
Kind of lame. High D tier, I think. Starknull. I forgot this thing exists. Low D tier. It's kind of crap. Starlet. He's cute, but he doesn't do a whole lot. I think low C tier for him. Ooh, Stratophilus. Snow leopard.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
He's got the 2 giant fangs.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
And he's got the ability that can like trap you in an area.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's terrifying. I'm gonna put him, I think higher B. Not super high, but still fairly high. Sturby.
Sturby, that's I hate those. Is that the flying worm?
Yeah.
I hate the flying worms.
I think mid C.
They are all bad.
Silver Squall.
That's another royalty thing, isn't it?
Nah.
No?
He's just kind of here. He's alright, but he's not great, so I'm gonna put him low E tier. Then we've got Cyrodon. The original king of the seas.
That's gotta be terrifying.
He used to be, but
anything
he's not.
of the seas is scary.
He's not incredible anymore. I think mid B, purely for nostalgia, for the most part. He needs a remodel. Gyro got a remodel, but he never did. He needs it to keep up with the other tier 5 aquatics. Taburoon. The weird bear.
Bear?
Yeah. He's from the Meadows event. Low B. Because he's alright, but he's not great. Taiyulung.
Taiyulung?
Taiyulung.
Isn't that a character from Mortal Kombat or something? I gotta look this up real quick. It's not finding what I thought it would find, but...
I'm gonna put it low C. Takaroth.
Takaroth.
The yeeting turtle.
Oh, I hate all the turtles.
What did the turtles do to you?
I don't know, I just don't like them.
I would have put this in like high B a while ago, but I'm putting it in a low C because of all of you freaking Taka players out there who yeet me when I'm trying to do literally anything else out of nowhere, and then I have to meander my way back with a freaking Korra back to Oasis. This is a message to all of you. I am coming to steal your kneecaps. This is a threat and a promise. God. Alright, Tarakatu.
Tarakatu.
We airdropped with him at one point. You were Tarakatu. Little cat. Like almost snow leopard type thing.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
I was Megalodistrix, and I was airdropping you on people.
Oh, yeah.
I think...
That thing was pretty interesting.
Higher C.
It was kind of...
It's not great, but...
It was kind of weak on the health, but other than that, it was pretty awesome.
Tora Listris. I think high B. He's pretty good, but he's not anything insane. Ooh, Tinook. Tarakatu's older cousin. Mid B, I think, is where he's gonna get put. Theramorse.
Theramorse. It sounds so familiar, but I can't think of that one either.
He's the semi-aquatic death gotcha creature who has giant claws and a bunch of wing shredder. It's pretty scary, but he's not
sounds scary.
Insane.
Bunch of wing shredder sounds scary enough to me.
I'm gonna put him high to mid B. Therokiss. High D tier, I think. Therolachus, one of the forgotten creatures. Mid D.
Unheard of.
I think there's kind of a reason it's forgotten, to be honest.
Must be.
Thundrake.
God. Thundrakes. Those are neat. I've never played it, but they're neat. And they're scary.
I love their design. I love their stats, but their animations are off.
Oh, that sucks.
To a degree that I can't handle.
Yeah, that makes the creature unplayable.
High C, I think. If it had better animations, I think it could go all the way to A,
Ouch.
honestly. But, ugh. Ooh, Thykalos. I like Thykalos. It is another one of the creatures that is very underrated. I think I'm going to put him pretty high in B tier. That's for sure. Tohukos. Mid D. He's kind of crap. Torturuk.
Not really a fan.
Fair, honestly.
It just kind of exists.
I'm gonna put him next to Magmasta.
Yeah, that makes sense because it's kind of the same deal.
Tornir. I actually really like Tornir. I'm gonna put him...
It's not ringing a bell.
Bottom of A tier, just because I like his design. Traberos. Ooh. Very high B tier, I think. Because he is very cool looking. Trickilo. He needs a remodel. But right now he's kind of lame. So high D tier. Ooh, Truthabelia. Yes, I'm aware that's not even close to how it's supposed to be pronounced, but I don't care.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so...
Sure. I like his design. He needs a remodel, even though it would be his second one. Low B. Tsuge. Low C tier. He's kind of lame, but he's not terrible. Tundrik. Low B tier. I really like his design, but he doesn't do a ton. Ooh, Turgeon.
Turgeon, I like the design overall.
I
like all those, that kind of format. The semi-aquatic giant lizard. I like that. It's good for ambush.
I'm going to put him lower B tier.
Yeah, I can see that. It's not super strong.
Eulium. The little flying stingray.
Flying stingray.
Yeah, he's pretty cute.
I'm thinking I remember that.
Almost bottom of B.
Sounds familiar.
Umbroxy.
Oof. Umbroxy could be so much better.
Yeah.
If not for the moisture meter.
The moisture kills it.
It kills that thing.
But I still like it.
It turns it into an underpowered crocodile that can get from pond to pond quick.
Yeah. I still remember the days of killing everything with it, so I have to put it fairly high. I'm putting it higher.
Yeah, it was really, really fun.
Undoli.
Undoli.
He's interesting, but he's nothing crazy, so I'll put him, like, high C. Or, Really low B, I think, is a fair spot for him. He's just kind of there. He's nothing crazy. Ooh, Urzuk. Really? It's the flyer with a mask. One of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to educate you after this.
Right? You're gonna have to show me that. So I don't remember that.
Mid B tier. He's alright, but he's nothing insane. Fortify flyer again, but he's not quite as good as Oa. Ushramesh.
Ushra.
I really like Ushramesh's design. And I really like his
Isn't that
the wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like him. I like that they based him completely on a metaphor. COS devs, once again, if you're watching this, please do more like metaphor creatures like this.
Yeah, I
find
really
them really
like
cool.
that one. That's a fun creature.
They're
I like
an
the way it
interesting
moves
design.
too. It's so weird.
Yeah. Ooh, Vahiex.
Vahiex. I like Vahiex.
I don't like his design.
No,
but
I got so much nostalgia for him.
Yeah,
I used him for
exactly.
all the volcanic stuff.
Yeah,
And
that's
then there was that period where we'd run like double hearts on him.
I'm gonna put him like higher to mid B.
Yeah. Yeah.
Valkyrse. Ooh. I have nostalgia from this for the Christmas boss fights. I really like using him in those. I'm gonna put him higher B. Valky.
It's got to be up there,
Yeah.
but it's not that great.
Its design's kind
It
of...
annoys me.
Honestly, I think they should give it a remodel.
Yeah, I agree. It needs better wings.
Yeah. Its wings should be bigger, and
Yeah.
it should have a better face. Its face is kind of like Novus, that weird duck bill. So I'm going to put that high B for now. Ooh, Varskella. This is one of the most underrated creatures in terms of appearance of all time. But he's kind of awful. I'm going to put him high B. Valmora.
Gamora. Is that flyer?
Yeah, the Thunderbird. He hits like a truck.
Oh, the weird thing with like the long floppy arms. It looks like an alien.
Huh? Oh, you're thinking of Zymorax.
Oh.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's a little Thunderbird. He's pretty terrifying, honestly, but he doesn't have, like, any health.
Huh.
So I think lower B tier. Ooh, Veldis. I really like him. Ooh, I didn't grab him. I think mid B tier. Because he is kind of useless, to be honest. Ooh, Veludora. Mid C. Or low C, I mean. Ooh, I forgot about this guy. Venetrox.
Oh yeah, Venetrox is a fun one.
Yeah. I haven't played him in so long, I need to try him
Yeah,
again.
there was a little while where I played that a lot.
He never got nerfed. I don't know why we stopped playing him.
Right, it hits like crazy.
Because I haven't played him in so long,
I think we
can't
kind
put
of replaced him
super
with
high.
Palu.
That's true. I'm gonna put him
Palu is the better option.
in mid A. Because he is still very good.
Yeah, he's
but
still awesome. It's cool
he's
design.
not crazy. Venuela.
Ooh, Venuela. That's a beast. That's
Yeah.
at least A tier. Maybe S. That hitbox.
He's kind of ugly as hell, though.
Yeah, the design holds it back, but that hitbox. Oof.
I think top of B.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because his model is... His whole design is eh. Ooh, Vera. You're cute, but you're completely useless. So I'll put you higher in C tier because I like you, but... Oh! Well, I think I know where you're gonna put this. Burrow and Warden.
Yeah, that's terrible. That is the only one I think so far that I would definitely put in F tier.
Really? No Mina? Or Jeff?
I could play Mina or Jeff if I really wanted to.
Athu?
But I could not play that thing. I cannot
Athu?
look at it move. Yeah.
What?
Animations are the biggest deal breaker. If the animations are that bad, it's broken and unplayable.
Please give it a re-animation, guys.
I would rather it had zero animations and just slid around in a static block than what it has.
Fair. Ooh, Verklixen. I really like Verklixen. I'm gonna put him high B, just because I like him. Verza. Like, probably the most hated creature in the game. He's a role exclusive, he's a centaur that flies.
Whoa. Sounds weird.
He's very weird.
Does it have wings?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good at least.
I'm gonna put him low D, because he is pretty ugly. Venomortem. High C. He's pretty good. Arachneer. Little spider guy. Yeah, low C. He's not great. Viridex. A or S tier. I love him. I know I'm biased, but I don't care. I love him. Vivoltex.
Vivoltex. What kind of name is that?
I think high C.
That's weird.
Volleytexius.
What?
It's a rocket.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
This is why I was excited for it. I wanted to hear you trash talk it.
I just don't even want to go there. It's so bad. What is it? Is it an alien? Is it man-made? Oh,
Is that one you would also put in F?
Not as emphatically as I would the other one.
I think I'm gonna put him high F. Because I don't like him. Ooh, Volnorf. I really like Volnorf. The volcanic guy with the weird tentacles coming off his back. I played him for a while.
Sounds interesting.
He's pretty cool. He hits like a truck. I'm gonna go... I think mid A. Yeah, right here. Just above Magna. Vorp.
Vorpalis?
Yeah.
It's got some power to it. Wing Shredder. I don't usually mess with it, but I also don't like the design.
I'm gonna put him like mid B.
Yeah, it's kind of just a mid-range creature.
Weewux F tier. Wisp Thera.
Ooh,
The Wispy list.
I like Wisp.
I do too.
I don't think I've ever played it or ever would, but I like it.
He's pretty cool. I'll put him like higher
I respect
B tier.
it.
I think that's a fair spot.
Must be respected.
With Spectro, high C. You're cute, but not that cute. Ooh, Woodrelone.
I like Woodrelone.
Yeah, he's very cool.
It's not super powerful, but I really like it.
I really enjoyed our growth video on it.
Yeah,
I think that's a big thing.
I've enjoyed all the time I've played Woodrelones. They're just fun.
I'm gonna put him high B.
It's so unique.
Woogaworm. Mid C. He's alright, but he's nothing special. Wystora. Low D. Oh, we found the bottom of our list. The man who's going at the very bottom. The guy who is going to the end of F tier, and I do not care what you have to say about it.
What is it?
Zelly.
Yeah, naturally. I'm sure that would end up there.
Xenolith. High B tier, because he pairs so well with Polly. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up the Polly and Xenolith or RB video. It's ridiculous. Zeternos. The Pride Flag.
ZD?
Yeah.
It's kind of a cool design.
I like him.
I've never played it.
He's very controversial.
It's too easy to beat up on, so I've never
I'll put him
played
high
it.
B. Ooh, Zymo.
Zymo.
The thing with all the weird tentacles that looks like an alien.
Oh, I hate those. So ugly.
They're very ugly.
They got a lot of diseases.
They're also very
bad.
fun to play, though.
I don't know if I've played it.
I'm going to put him lower B. Yamato.
Yamato, what's that?
Kind of crappy. I'm going to put him D tier. Lower D. Yebi-Eady. Ooh. This is going to be a high one, that's for sure. I think A tier. Where do you go here? Yeah, I'll put you right here. Alright. Yanyasha. Low C. Oh, it's your time to shine. Yig.
Yig.
Say the thing.
Yggdrasil.
I
can't even hear that.
Yeah, I was curious if the mic even picks that
up. Too many consonants in a row. Or too many, I don't know.
High B tier.
The name makes no sense. What language do you think that is?
Yeeper. The creature that is burning holes in my pockets.
Oh, those things. Those are dumb and useless.
They're very ugly. Honestly,
I don't know why you have so many of those.
I don't either. I'm gonna put him F tier. Ooh, Yosog. I really like Yosog.
Yosog? What? Oh, yeah. You haven't played Yosog in a while.
I need to play him again.
Those are terrors.
They're cute.
Scary.
I'm gonna put him above.
Everyone always underestimates Yosog.
Yeah.
Always. It's
Ooh.
so funny to watch.
Xerix.
Your
design's not great. I'll put you high B because you are very useful, but your design isn't anything crazy. Xerix. I got you looking at him earlier. You said you really liked him.
Yeah, I don't know.
The dragon-looking thing.
Dragon.
We were talking about forgotten creatures, and he came up.
Huh.
And you asked, what the hell is that thing?
Yeah, I already forgot.
He's got a cool design, so I'll put him high B tier, but he is kind of useless. Zephines, low D. Zelogen, he used to be very good. I'd say mid B, because he's not great anymore. ZD.
ZD.
Different ZD from the other one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought we already did ZD. I didn't know there was more than one ZD.
It's spelled completely differently.
Now I'm just lost.
Zeddy is technically what you would... Or how
What's
you
the
would
deal with that
imagine,
ZD?
But, ankle biter. I put him high C.
Little teeny ZD.
Zodok, low B, because he's kind of cool looking, but nothing really else. Ooh, Zolbatros.
Zolbatros. That
Scorpion.
sounds so familiar. Oh, those are scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say medium high somewhere.
Yeah, I think like mid
This
B.
tier list is getting so long, I don't even know what to say.
It is very, very long.
I can't believe you really got through all of them.
Zoltrak.
Zoltrak. Oh, yeah, that's scary. It would be A tier for me, but I could see it being S tier for you, because you're really good at playing that thing.
See, I would put it in S tier, but I kind of feel inclined not to because of the recent nerfs they gave it.
Oh, true.
Particularly the Yokomon one.
And it's just too slow. I think it's too slow to be an S tier flyer.
I think I'm going to put him high A.
Is that what the only flyer we have in S tier?
I think so, yeah.
Fitting. Nothing like Oa.
Yeah, he is.
Nice.
And then we've got Zweevelski, which is like C tier. Alright. That took forever.
No doubt. Is that it?
Yep.
Wow.
I am actually thinking we move Hollow up.
I think so. Yeah, there needs to be another flyer up there. Not above Oa. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't think it's above Oa, but he is very
Oa's
good.
design stomps Hollow.
I'll put him just below him.
Yeah, I can see that.
Alright, well that's our list.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, this honestly turned out very differently than how I thought it would be. Holy crap.
Wow. It's interesting to see like the
full
distribution
scale
of it.
It's mostly B tier and C tier.
Yeah, it's really nicely weighted towards the middle. I'm actually surprised.
I kind of expected more F tiers, honestly.
Yeah,
I feel like we have a hatred for.
I thought there would be a lot more weighted towards the bottom for sure.
Yeah,
which it's weighted a little bit towards the bottom, but not like I thought it would be.
I am pretty confident in this list.
Yeah, I like it.
Our best inclusion, of course, was the Lord and Savior Murloc right here.
Yeah, I still don't understand what this is about.
I'll have to educate you later.
I don't know what a Murloc even is.
Alright, so that's going to be it for this very long video. Thanks for watching. Somehow, I don't know how you would make it through this. Maybe you fell asleep and you're listening to us ramble on and on while you're asleep. Because it's been 2 hours.
So sleep well.
Yeah. Well, thank you and good night. See you later.
Bye.